It's being hailed as the biggest victory for consumers in a generation. From today, changes to the law mean that you now have even more rights than ever before.
Where consumer rights were previously unclear regarding whether you're entitled to a refund and return, they now state you can return an item and get a full refund up to 30 days after buying it if it's found to be faulty. Then after 30 days, you can return the item and the retailer must repair or replace the product. Failing that, you can also claim a refund or keep the item at a cut-down price.
For the first time, the law comprehensively covers digital downloads like apps, music, movies and e-books, entitling users to repair or replacement for faulty downloads or streamed content. We're joined now by consumer expert Sarah Pennells. Sarah, good to see you this morning.
So if anyone can cut through this confusion, it's Sarah Pennells, don't you think?
To be honest, that all sounds a little bit confusing to me, Sarah. It's the biggest victory for consumers in a generation. Do you see it that way?
I think it is certainly good news, and I'd say there are two key changes which are really important. The first one is this clarity over when you have the right to get a refund. So previously, the law said you had a reasonable time in which to reject the goods and get a refund. Well, who knows what a reasonable time is? Now it's 30 days. It's incredibly clear. And the other key change, I think, is that you can't be fobbed off with replacements that aren't up to scratch or repairs that haven't been done properly. There was a sort of unwritten law that the retailer or trader could try and repair something 3 times, and after that they had to give you your money back or whatever. Now it's once. So if you say buy a washing machine, it doesn't work, you get it repaired, and that's not right. You can then reject the goods and you can either get a replacement or you can get a refund. Depending on how long you've had it, you might have some money knocked off. But I think those two key changes will make it much clearer for both retailers and consumers.
If I've just bought, as you say, a washing machine, it doesn't work in the way that I wanted it to, there's something faulty about it, and I ring the retailer, can I immediately ask for them to take it away and I have a refund, or do I have to give them the opportunity to repair it first?
If it's within 30 days, it's your choice. You can ask for a refund. If it's after...
They are obliged to fulfil that
Absolutely.
request. OK.
And as soon as they've agreed that you're due a refund, they've got to give you the money back within 14 days. If it's after 30 days, then they can offer you a repair or a replacement, and you don't have that choice to demand a refund in the first instance. But then if they get it wrong, they have that one opportunity. And I think that's a big difference, particularly for things like washing machines, but also cars, because we've had a lot of complaints over the years from people who've bought cars, you know, the garage or somebody does a repair. The repair isn't up to scratch and it goes on for weeks and sometimes months.
Will this affect the VW situation as well? Because I think what it's saying, 1.2 million VW cars in the UK are known to be affected by the fuels emissions scandal.
I mean, that's slightly different, but they have announced, obviously, as we know, that they're going to be doing their recalls. And what they said, I think, yesterday in their statement is it's about 508,000 cars they're going to be recalling, and they'll be giving details, they said, over the next few days of which vehicles it is. I mean, that's something that, I mean, because of what we know about this scandal, they have to take responsibility because they've installed something that drivers didn't even realise was there. But on that case, I think that if you're a VW car owner and you've got a diesel car in one of the models that's affected, they will be issuing details about which cars are affected.
All right, Sarah, thanks ever so much.
Thank you.